Alright, so I just came back from work, which for so far this year it was the busiest day, or one of the busiest days that we've ever had. Only because you only really noticed it mainly because I seriously think that everyone took a bitch pill and decided to come to a store. Um, I had customers who, like, I don't usually let customers get to me, being that I work at a party store right now, and a lot of people who go in there automatically assume that we're like one of the lowest people because we get paid to help you, but you treat us like crap the whole time. And I don't understand why you do that. Because I'm sure at one point in your life you did the same damn thing. But we had this one woman who called my manager an asshole. It was so funny. Because Brian can be an asshole, but he's not that bad of a guy. And when we get busy, he tends to yell a little bit, but you just shrug it off or yell back at him. And that's just how it goes. And the girls who were calling costumes, who basically they were talking to the customers and asking what costumes they wanted, and we were in the back pulling the costumes and getting everything situated, and I was watching the stupid dressing rooms, which one of the jobs that I hate the most. And they spent the whole fucking time giggling amongst themselves when we were extremely busy, and then they were getting pissed off because they couldn't remember what they had gotten or paid attention to what they had gotten, and then they yelled at us because we brought it out but they didn't pay attention to it. And so he was yelling at them through the headset, and the customer is like, I don't like the way that you are treating them girls. And he's like, oh well, they'll get over it. And it's true, because they're young, and it's, I guess, maybe their first job, and if it's not, then they seriously need some manner fixing, because they were so annoying, and they were pissing me off more than some of the customers were. And whatever, so she called him an asshole, and I thought it was funny. I mean, she called me a bitch, too, so I think she just had issues that day today. Because she called me a bitch because the girls weren't paying attention, and they called back a costume, and we didn't have it, and we told them 7 times that we didn't have the costume, and yet they never told the woman, and so she was telling us that those girls were rude, yet she didn't like how they were being treated by the manager, and yet she was being a bitch to everyone else anyway, so I think that she should have just shut the fuck up. I don't know. And I have one thing to say. If you are in a store and you break something, and there is an employee standing there staring at you when you break it, don't pick it up after 5 seconds of letting it sit there and then shove it behind other stuff and then try and blame it on the little kids around you that couldn't have reached it if they tried. I had a woman who not only did she not take the blame for breaking something, which I put back together. It was it just got knocked off. It was something very easily fixable, but it made a loud noise. So anyone and everyone that was around us heard it fall and saw it break, and I had to repair the bag. And then she's trying to blame it on the little kids who are about maybe 2 feet, and it was the height of the product was only to where an adult person could have hit it and knocked it down. Like, a little kid couldn't have even reached up to get it. At least none of the ones that were standing there. And then I picked up the product, I fixed it, And I went to turn around, and she's like, there's all these people standing here. Why did she blame me? And so I turned around, and I know I'm not supposed to do it, but I turned around, and I told her something. I was like, look, all I asked you is if you did it. Because technically, I wasn't, like, I saw her, but I wasn't going to be like, ma'am, are you going to pay for that? Because I fixed it. And she just had to catch an attitude with me, and whatever. I don't get paid to fix your crap when you break it, because that's stupid. So if you break something at a store, either pay for it or don't just don't leave it behind something, because most stores, in all honesty, won't make you pay for it as much as you think they would. Because I don't think that our store would make you pay for it unless it's something like really expensive. It's better that you let us know it's broken so that we can either try and fix it or we can handle it. Because what use is it going to do to someone else if you've already broken it? I don't know. So I think I'm going to end this, being that I've been talking for 6 minutes. I had other things to say, but I'm not going to say it now. I'm too tired, so. Oh, yeah, and I have another thing to say. To any people who have the urge to say something mean on here, I don't care what you say about me. I think that insulting someone on the internet is the most cowardly way to insult someone in the freaking world. And, you know, if you want to say something bad, then go ahead. It's not gonna hurt me one bit. I don't care. I don't care what half of you guys say. I mean, I love the people that say, like, talk and leave comments and subscribe to me. I mean, you guys are awesome. But if you're gonna be mean, then you can, you know, shove a carrot up your ass. I don't fucking care. So, to all the nice people, I will talk to you later. Bye.